Peace to the gods on earth. Godly greetings. I just wanted to do a video really talking to my black women, my melanated women, really just my women in general. Because universally, maybe not even just universally, because in places outside of America and in different cultures, it is a little bit different when it comes to the male and female relationship. But I guess I'm just speaking to my demographic, which is a plethora, a very great majority of women I know that can relate to being tired, to being fed up, to tired of these men, tired of being cheated on, tired of not being able to trust them. It's draining. It's exhausting, and I have came across women that no longer care about relationships, that no longer feel like they need a man. Their hearts have been so hardened, and it's sad. It's sad. I have compassion because I know how it feels to be so hurt and to be in that low space. And I think it's easier to choose anger and being hurt over healing and addressing things, addressing what you're doing wrong, and really trying to learn from the situation. So we need to educate ourselves. We need to educate ourselves. Cannot blame, we cannot point the finger. You point the finger, you miss the point. We cannot point the finger at a man and keep continuing to point the finger. We need to address some stuff. And we need to address the men that we are choosing to pick. Because these men, there's a vast majority of men and that are, I'm not going to be disrespectful, that are not tapped into divine knowledge of self. There are a vast majority of men that do not know themselves, that can't even really have a intellectual conversation if it's not regarding anything that has to do with sex. Is very dead out here, and I know that it can get very discouraging. I'm gonna just share something with I'm gonna just be vulnerable and just share something with y'all. I went through a point in my life where I only dated women, and although I am attracted to women, I was doing that. I was strictly only dating women because I was so mad at men. I was so angry. I'm like, y'all just can't get it right. I'm gonna just be with a woman because I'm just I'm a woman. I know that this person can supply, everything that I need. But that's in a mindset, that's back to the mindset that they want us to be in, that we don't need a man, that we don't need each other. That's separation. That's separation. And that, like I said, that's the easy way out, rather than facing things, dealing with it head on. And like I said, evaluating. You need to see it's always a lesson in something, especially in hurt. Like Chief says, our greatest teacher is pain. The greatest teacher is pain. And that's so true. When you when you heartbroken and you just damn, you just know it. You just feel it in your chest, and then in your stomach, you just feeling sick. That's the time to evaluate and to really try to figure out what you need to learn from that situation. It's always an opportunity. It's always a chance to learn something. So I want to speak on the mark of a divine man, so we can stop choosing and picking these men that are not right for us. It's clear sign. Now that I know, so thankful for my chief. Now that I know certain knowledge, and especially the mark, I know I've already did a video on the mark of a divine woman, but now that I know the signs, once you know, you can no longer be fooled, period. When it comes to the knowledge, once you know, you can no longer be fooled. We're just gonna go through these points of the mark of a divine man, so you can be able to spot if this man is a divine man. If he's not, is I feel like at this, once you have this knowledge, it should be simple. It should be simple to rule out who is for you, because as women, we are here to, like I said, I already did a video, but we need to find us a husband and to cultivate his mind and to help him nurture, cater. That's what we are, like, as women. That's what we are. We multiply, and we sustain whatever the man gives to us. My bad, cannot get that out. Okay, so first, a divine man enlightens himself. Basically, like, he's going to enlighten himself with knowledge, and it's going to be constant. Now that's simple, because it's a lot of people out here that's not enlightened themselves. A divine man is connected to Allah. A divine man educates his woman. Very extremely, extremely, extremely important. The man has to be able to teach you, to educate you, to guide you, to be a leader. That your man is your teacher. A divine man is in submission to the universe. A divine man has morals and principles. If a divine man, if you have a man that has morals and principles, lying, cheating, things like that will not be happening. It will not occur. It will not occur. With morals and principles, things like integrity, respect, it will not be happening. A divine man has solutions, not problems. A divine man is based in objectivity, meaning based in not based in subjectivity, which would be solely on feelings. It's more like intellect and what's right, and not just being like strictly emotional, like how being with a female would be. A divine man is a teacher and a provider, like I said. A divine man is emotionally balanced. Like, I know we all been there. We probably all been there with a man that cannot control his emotions and acts out in anger and throws stuff and hits and like, and it's like really like, no, it's like a child that's having like a tantrum. So divine man is going to have emotional intelligence, and he's going to be emotionally balanced, and it's going to be able to guide you and teach you that as well, because us as females, we're more so based in subjectivity and creativity and the right side of our brains and things like that, and sometimes it can be hard for us to think objectively and like see the bigger picture in things when we're going through things. And then lastly, a divine man always puts his mission first. I wouldn't want anything less than everything that is listed here. Like, these are requirements. These are absolute must. Like, it's not really like an option. And I really wanted to put this video out here because I want us as women to start making better decisions, because we have the knowledge. We are so smart. Like, Black women, I love y'all. Like, we are so smart. Like, we are amazing. And I feel like as a woman, and for me, like, I want to be in submission to my man. I want to cultivate his mind. I want to be everything that I can be for him, and make him happy. Like, that's what you should want to do. It's not a battle. You should you have to find somebody you actually want to be with, because the word submission, it I don't know, I feel like it kind of like shakes some people up a little bit. Like, it ruffles some feathers. But if you literally, you're supposed to be with somebody that you want to be with. So if you want to be with that person, then you should want to be submissive. You should want to cater to them. You should want to learn from them and do whatever it is that makes them happy. So I feel like nowadays, a lot of the times we are suffering in relationships. We are with people that we are not really supposed to be with, equally yoked, whatever you want to call it, and we are suffering. And that's why cheating goes on. People aren't communicating right. People are lying. It's no respect. Like, that's not something that you should be in. It's something that is That is something that is very, very unhealthy. Notice the signs of a divine man. I really want to go through this again. But really what I want to touch on is, really what I want to repeat is, a divine man enlightens himself. A divine man is connected to Allah. A divine man educates his woman. A divine man is in submission to the universe. And then lastly, I also want to highlight, a divine man always puts his mission first. Sounds like a husband to me. But yes, I just want to put this video out here for y'all ladies. Like, help y'all with the information and the knowledge that has helped me, that has changed my life, that continues to help me and change my life. Like, I don't even recognize, the old me and things that I've tolerated and things that I have put up with. But I'm so thankful for everything that I have been through, because it has been such a beautiful journey. Yeah, let me say beautiful. I've had some very hard times, but it's still been a very, very beautiful journey. And I needed every relationship, which they were all so very, very terrible, but I needed every relationship, every lesson. I needed to be lied to. I needed to be cheated on. Like, I needed to go through them very, very hard situations to, it made me want to seek something very, very authentic, something very, very genuine, like, just in general. Like, pain is truly our greatest teacher, because the more that we go through things, I feel like the more we kind of don't want to go through that again. So we try to see what we can learn from that. But also, I don't know, whenever you go through something, like, it's you, like I said, like, you want to learn something from that, especially if it's really, really hard. You're like, okay, yeah, let me see what I can learn from that. What did I do wrong so I won't have to go through that situation again? Especially when it comes to a heartbreak, you're like, okay, yeah, I don't want to go through that again. So that's why, people have these certain things like, I'm not going to mess with that sign. I'm not going to mess with, I don't like people that's like that. But really, another thing I want to mention before I end this video is, that's why it's very, very important also to do your birth chart, to get a compatibility report done, or just look at your birth charts together and see if you guys are astrologically compatible. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Don't just say you're a Scorpio and then, oh yeah, I'm a Taurus, and then we go together. No, you need to go and look at your Jupiter, your Mercury, your Mars, your Uranus, your North Node. You need to look at everything, and you look at everything in detail. And it's something that you guys really need to share together. Everything that I'm listing, like, it still takes work. I'm not saying this stuff as when you find a divine man that it's just going to be so easy and it's like rainbows and butterflies. We are all on a spiritual journey. We all need to. This spiritual journey has a lot of healing. It has a lot of healing, and we are all learning. So it's not just going to be perfect. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your partner. 3 C's. Commitment, communication, and consistency. Just remember that when you do find that divine man, your divine partner, remember that always. Remember the 3 C's always in life, in anything that you truly care about. Like, just remember it: commitment, communication, and consistency. I love myself.